right, here we go. The 6AX Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo.
Hey, it is Nat and Westo from the classic Brekkie on Forever Classic 6AX. We're wrapping up another week.
We are.
Which means we're putting together another podcast.
And before we do that, can I just bring up one little thing?
Yes.
Went out to a fantastic function last night. Loads of food, loads of clients. It was fantastic. Except that I do what I normally do, and I was talking too much.
Yes.
And I was outside talking to people, and then I was inside talking to people, and then I thought, oh, I can see some food. I went down to my table. Now, let's just remember that on that table, there were 6 huge Italian men.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, I didn't realise that it was basically a share plate. I thought, you know, when they come to a restaurant, they give you all a plate. And
that's your entree.
Exactly.
And people might actually then politely say, oh, are you going to eat your entree if you're leaving it?
Yeah.
No, you have it. But when it's a share plate, and there's 6 large Italians, and the food that's being served is very Italian because it's all antipasto with the pickled vegetables and the salami and the mortadella.
Do you know what I ended up with for entree?
Nothing.
I had 1 olive. And I'm like, oh.
Did you carve it up?
I did, and I only ate half. I pushed it away, and I'm like, oh, I'm full. So you should have seen me when the mains came up.
Yeah.
I was in there, mate. I was like Usain Bolt with me tweezers, with me little forceps thingies.
Usain Bolt with tweezers. Now that's
that sounds weird. Do you know the tongs? I always call them tweezers.
Oh, yeah, right.
Those tongs are not good for pulling out hairs on the chin, by the way, just so you know.
And you wouldn't get them in your nose.
Well, I mean, some people would get them in their noses.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we digress.
Good feed last night. So
thank God for the mains.
Hey, so we have got a podcast, thingamajig.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard about that disastrous episode with a Cybertruck recently.
Oh, yeah.
In the US of A.
The guy tried to test out its suitability in water.
The Wade function. You're an idiot. I had to Google something that was on my nail. I've got some sort of mark, like a greenish sort of tinge on my nail. So I Googled it, which opened up the phone lines to what was the last thing you Googled.
Yes.
Very interesting calls. Then we had you wanting me to take photos of you. Well, actually, no.
No.
Your other half, Yelena,
I never want photos taken.
Demanded a photo. She said, can you take a photo of my darling boyfriend? And then she said, oh, can you make sure he's got his new vintage denim jacket on? I'm like, oh, gosh, any other demands? So we had fun with that during the week. You are also going to enjoy the bed making calls that we took, because you found somebody online that's told us basically that we've been stuffing up how to make a bloody bed.
You're all doing it wrong.
I mean, how hard should it be? So that's interesting. And of course, curry chips.
Oh yeah.
So hot that people have been hospitalised.
Yeah.
And you want to try them?
I'd be keen to try them. Yeah. Look. I've got a sauce that I want you to try, and
a sauce.
A sauce. A chili sauce that
I can do medium heat. Is it worse than that?
Oh, it's definitely worse than that. This is a concoction of Carolina Reaper and Trinidad Scorpion, which at the time of this sauce being made, they were the 2 hottest chilies in the world.
No, mate, I don't.
Carolina Reaper at number 1. But in 2023 they were leapfrogged. There's another one, Pepper X, I think it's called, has gone to number 1. But anyway, I have a sauce.
I won't be able to cough with confidence. I don't think I can take part in that one.
Well, we're going to try you out on that. You love to test me out, especially on the hot stuff. I'm going to bring some of that in for you, and you're going to try it.
The 6AX Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo.
Check out my finger, Mr. Weston.
Oh,
can you see it?
It's got a tiny little black thing under the nail.
No, it's not black, mate.
What is it?
It's like this greenish, tingy thing in the middle of my finger, and it's been there over a week. And sure, I could go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Or I could go to the pharmacist, but why would I do that when I have the power of the internet at my very fingertips? Now, I've got a Samsung, a couple of years old now, but I don't know if the iPhones do this. I took a photo of my fingernail, and then I circled the greeny tinge thing. It goes online, and it determines what's wrong with you. Can the iPhone do that?
I don't know. It's news to me that the Androids can do it.
Actually, why am I asking you? Your iPhone came out in the 2000s, didn't it? Probably still using dial-up internet.
2018.
So that's exactly what I did with my phone. I Googled this green thing, and drumroll, please. I have green nail syndrome, commonly known as the greenies.
The greenies.
I'll be hugging trees before you know it. But who sat down and brainstormed that? Could we not have come up with something a little bit more exciting than the green nail syndrome? Although I guess it's exactly what it says on the tin.
That's what it is, yeah.
Apparently it's going to sort itself out and it'll eventually grow out, but it's caused by moisture under fake nails. Remember I had those fake nails on? And I was still doing the dishes and I wasn't wearing rubber gloves.
Right.
So water's got under there and it's infested under my nail. Until then, I'm stuck with green nail syndrome. Maybe now I've got a green finger. My superpower will be able to keep a plant alive for more than a week.
What is the last thing that you Googled? Renelle in Rolling Stone, what's yours?
I'm planning a trip to a wheat belt for a few days with my sister, and I asked her to give me ideas just for 4 nights. Where can I go and what can we go and see?
Oh, beautiful.
So what did you find, Renelle? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Bridgetown for a night,
yes.
and then Pemberton, and then work our way back to Perth from Pemberton.
So you're making every second count, Renelle, with your sister?
Absolutely. Every second count. Wineries, no good fire, just being together. Haven't seen her for a while. She's visiting Australia, so yes, important to set the right atmosphere.
And Renelle, where's your sister from?
Like myself, South Africa. She lives in Johannesburg.
Renelle, it sounds like you two are going to have a great trip and we should probably warn people ahead of time. Have you got room for a third Renelle in the car?
Maybe if you bring some snacks and a few bottles of wine. And
Consider it done, mate. You can just squeeze me in the boot somewhere and I'll bring some Sandalford, Renelle. Count me in.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
All right, you're on.
Off to Midland, Janine. What was the last thing that you Googled?
I always Google how to spell something, so I'm a speller.
And does Mr. Google help you out with that spelling, Janine?
Oh, very good, yeah. As long as I get the first couple of letters right, can crack on to what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, isn't it? When you don't know how to spell it, how do you type it in to find out how to spell it?
You know how you sound it out and you still get it wrong.
You got any words you need spelling with? Because Nat can help you.
No, I can't. You're the wordsmith, mate. It's always the P's, the silent P's and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the silent P's,
like psoriasis and psychopath, those sorts of things.
Okay.
I'm not into that sort of stuff, but yeah, I know where you're coming from, yeah. Yep.
When we were all at school in the 70s and you didn't know how to spell something, you'd be told, look it up in the dictionary. You're like, but I don't know how to find it.
Yeah, that's right.
Andrew Langford, last thing you Googled.
I was watching The Burrows last night. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, The Burrows. It's by the makers of Stranger Things.
Oh, that's right, yes. Yeah. I have heard of that. Anyway, please continue.
Oh, thank you. My wife and I were checking out Gina Davis, and I was thinking to myself, God damn, she looks pretty good. She must be getting on.
Yeah.
And we were pretty gobsmacked to see that she's actually 70 years old.
70?
Gina Davis is 70?
70.
She's looking crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah, especially for a woman who drove off a cliff.
The old term, grab a granny, I certainly would.
What was the last thing that you Googled, Yarny in Lockridge?
A fan-forced electric heater.
Oh, you're feeling the cold, you're feeling the chilly mornings, are you?
Oh, bloody oath I am. And you know what? I went to Kmart.
Yeah.
I went to Target because I buy as much on the cheap as I possibly can.
I hear you.
Yeah, but only had radiant heaters.
Oh, no, you need something to blow you out of your chair.
So I Googled it,
Yep.
and Retrovision has them, and I have to have that sent by post.
So now you're waiting for it to come.
You got that right.
Winter hasn't officially started yet, but you should get it sometime in September.
I don't.
What was the last thing that you Googled, Eddie in Southlake?
I Googled last night a place called Moron in Mongolia.
It's actually what, like a town or a village or something?
It's a town. It actually comes up as the administrative centre for a province in Mongolia that I cannot pronounce.
Why were you looking that up?
Was there a reason for it?
No. I was watching a program called Grand Tour.
With Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, and Jeremy Clarkson and the crew got dropped off in the middle of Mongolia somewhere with a map and 3 boxes of bits and pieces, which they built a 4-wheel drive out of, and they had to travel with this 4-wheel drive through the desert over mountains.
So they ended up in Moron, Mongolia.
Yeah.
Is that where they were headed to?
Yes. Yes.
I think the province that you're looking for is this one.
Hovskol.
Yeah.
That's the one that you couldn't pronounce. I just found it there on the Google. So there you go. That's the last thing we've all Googled together. Look at us learning stuff.
Nat and Westo, the only way to start your morning. The classic breakfast on 6AX.
I've never seen you as a sort of primming Madonna kind of a bloke, Mr. Weston.
Primming. Okay.
You know,
yeah.
What's the word then?
I don't know. Primping?
Primping?
Prim.
Maybe I should have added a P in there.
I don't know. I like primming. I'm going to own it.
You know, I'm not the one that knows the words, mate. I'm here for the looks, which is really great for radio. But I got a text yesterday from your delightful partner, Yelena. And she said, could you please take a photo of my gorgeous boy? But not just any photo. She specifically wanted you wearing your fabulous new denim jacket. Gosh, how cute. You're both still in the honeymoon period, asking for photos. If I bombard my Chris with photos, I don't even get texts back anymore.
No.
And when I do, it's like, I'm busy at work. Stop texting me.
Well, she's asked you to take it because she knows that I won't.
But it took me a while to get around to organising said photo. And I thought it would be a simple case of click, click, click. And yesterday was quite a busy day, wasn't it?
It was.
You and I do things quite differently. When I'm busy, I'm just flappy, and I'm doing 100 things at once. You're more like a duck. So you're busy, but you don't see that you're busy because your little legs are going crazy underneath the water.
Yep.
So that was you yesterday. I said 3 or 4 times, I said, we've got to take this photo. And you were doing stuff for the show today. And eventually you meander up out of the chair, and then I said, you've got to put your jacket on. So on goes the jacket.
Yeah.
And then your shirt was hanging down weirdly in front of your crutch. And I thought, that looks weird. So then you pulled it down more, and then you sort of pulled it up. And then you're pulling out the cuffs. And then you're primping your hair. And I'm like, can we just take a photo?
I think you're putting a bit of mayo on it.
It was like all of a sudden I was in the studio with Naomi Campbell. You wanted the lighting and then the angle.
The angle, yes, because you made me look like my head was 4 times bigger.
Chris has said this, it must be my Samsung phone.
I think it's the technique. I know you're trying to take it up so that you don't get the turkey neck.
Well, because
right?
I'm always used to that. I take a photo from above.
Taking it down. But then what happens is your body looks half its size and your head looks 4 times bigger.
You look like an Oompa Loompa. But that's my go-to. I'll get people up on chairs. Take a photo from above only, and then you can't see my chins. Now, I end up looking like somebody from Hollywood with one of those great big lollipop heads.
Correct.
So I just took 3 in a row and now do this face. And we're looking back because you're like, oh, can I see the photos, please? I'm like, oh, good Lord. Okay, you want to see the proofs before I send them. It did look like those 2 photos, you had like a swollen head.
Yep.
And I thought, gosh, is he even going to get out of the studio door? It was exactly like a magazine shoot. I know what all those famous photographers must go through when they're trying to get their models to model just so. Yelena, if you're listening, I hope you appreciated the photos.
The classic breakfast with Nat and Westo on 6AX.
I am now an EV driver. Yes, I know. Look at me bursting into 2026. I have never tried this in my electric vehicle, and nor will I.
Okay.
A 70-year-old Texan man named Jimmy Jack McDaniel decided to test his Tesla Cybertruck's wade mode by driving straight into a lake. I mean, what could go wrong?
Where is this again?
Water, a stinking big battery because it's an EV. It's in Texas, mate.
Texas. Of course it is. The name like Jimmy Jack.
That's Jimmy Jack. For those of you that are not aware what the Tesla Cybertrucks look like,
Hideous.
Just imagine a skip bin, and that's basically what the Cybertrucks look like.
Slightly more aerodynamic, but not much.
No, can't give them away. The Cybertruck feature wade mode is designed to help the vehicle move through shallow water. That's shallow water. What it does is it raises the suspension and pressurizes the battery. But Tesla have warned drivers to carefully check the water depth first because the maximum recommended depth is only 80 centimetres.
That's not a lake, is it? That's a wading pool.
Sure, but Jimmy Jack knew better. He thought it'd be fine because he'd already driven the truck into the Atlantic Ocean without any issues. So this time he tried it with the lake. The truck became disabled almost immediately, started taking on water, forcing him and 2 German tourists riding with him to abandon the vehicle and wade back to shore. But wait, there is more. Authorities charged him not only for driving in a closed section of the lake, but also for not having proper boat registration, life jackets and a fire distinguisher, because apparently in Texas, once you drive a Cybertruck into a lake, it legally becomes a boat.
Okay.
And I'm not sure who's more stupid, the driver, Jimmy Jack, or the German tourists who actually voluntarily joined him.
Making every morning a classic. Nat and Westo, the classic breakfast on 6AX.
It's that time of the year again.
Oh.
Time for the annual cheese rolling event in Brockworth, England. Thousands of people attended to watch the event in the baking heat. The baking heat. It's England. What's that, 18 degrees? Oh no, I stand corrected. Temperatures reached up to 30 degrees in Brockworth.
It's pretty warm.
All the cheese would have been melting. Oh, imagine.
Gooey.
Like some camembert just be running towards you, nice and soft.
Imagine the stench of a Stilton.
Like smelly old socks. You know, I love me blue cheese. I'm not allowed to eat blue cheese at home.
I know.
Because Chris is put off by the smell. Apparently smells like old socks, and nor am I allowed it in the caravan because it sort of permeates through the entire caravan. I mean, picky. Anyway, back to the cheese rolling event. So there's been some heavy spring rain which has softened the hill, but the hot weather has dried out the conditions, making it firmer and more dangerous for competitors. All these people are watching competitors chase a 3-kilo wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a gradient hill. These cheese wheels, because they're so heavy, so they've got the weight behind them, they can reach speeds up to 112 kilometres an hour.
You're going to get a ticket for that.
Do they get out those radars, you know, like the police use? Is there a police officer at the bottom? We call him the cheese police. I would go to one of these events because a bit like watching a car accident, not a dangerous one where people get hurt, but you just want to see a bit of a bing, don't you? That's what happens in these events. People get hurt. They get injured. But you'd be glad to know Kopke from Munich retained his title in the men's downhill race, saying that the conditions were optimal this year. What do you think he won?
Wheel of cheese?
That's what he won. So you're chasing a wheel of cheese in dangerous conditions at speeds of up to 112 kilometres an hour. All that, risking life and limb for a wheel of cheese. Just go to Aldi.
The classic breakfast with Nat and Westo on 6AX.
Today, we're talking about making beds. Why? Because I found this guy.
You need to fold the duvet back. Take the pillows off, you fold this back, probably 40 centimetres.
Is that the top
sheet?
sheet?
Do it properly. And if I sound frustrated, it's because I am. Then with this fitted sheet, you need to flatten that out.
Yeah.
Then we grab our 4 pillows. It's not 2, it's 4. Okay. And you stack them upright, not flat. We're done.
All I've got to say to him is get a life, mate.
Well, apparently I'm a bit weird because I do hospital corners.
I like hospital corners. I like getting into a bed where you can hardly move. It feels like you've been strapped in.
If you make your bed, because some people don't bother, how do you make it? Dave from Cloverdale.
I straighten out the bottom sheet, pull the top sheet up, fold that down. As Mum's always said, as long as the bed is made, the house looks tidy.
That's true.
Most people aren't going into your bedroom, I'd assume.
I don't know how people can leave home without making their bed. I used to have a flatmate. She would always just walk out of bed, have a shower and go to work. And I'd walk past down the corridor and I'd have to shut the door because I just had this urge to just go and quickly make the bed.
Maybe that was the strategy.
Yes, maybe.
If you are making your bed, Francis in Inaloo, how are you making it?
These days with duvets, very, very simple.
Yes.
First of all, I do have a fitted sheet, then a top sheet, hospital corners without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes.
When I get up in the morning, this is the dead giveaway that I'm single, I throw the duvet over over to the other side so I can air the bed while I do all my exercises.
You're like my perfect woman.
I'm not a perfect woman. That's why I'm single, darling. So then flatten out the fitted sheet so it's all smooth. Mm-hmm. Then the top sheet goes up, gets pulled up neat, tidy. Then it gets folded back over the duvet.
I think, Francis, that you and I may be making the bed exactly the same way.
Yep.
It sounds like we're interchangeable. So if you ever need a break in Alchemos and I need a break in Lou, we'll just house switch.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't know. Chris will think about it, but you know.
Chris will be delighted. Someone new.
Let me just say, I went to boarding school, right, for 7 years in a convent in Belgium, and every morning we had to strip our bed completely and then remade the bed every single morning.
Back in the day, I'm sure there wasn't quilts and duvets, were there?
No.
I'm still on the perfect woman thing. Isn't the old saying that perfect woman turns into a pizza at midnight?
Oh, careful. Careful. Depends, of course, on how you take your pizza.
True.
Are you meat lovers or are you ham and pineapple?
Now, Craig from Spearwood, you love your useless facts. You've got another one for us, this one about bed making.
You know I'm historically accurate with everything I say. The first fitted bed sheet was actually introduced into the market on October 30, 1926. And the very next day was Halloween. And it's from that date onwards that we've got our current interpretation and popular theory about ghosts. They're women who are trying to put on these fitted sheets by themselves.
And don't even get me talking, Craig, about how to fold bloomin' fitted sheets. I just cannot do it.
Neither can I. They just fill up with air. They're not designed for folding. They're not designed to be put on. They're just designed to really, really, really increase the number of patients that heat code.
So, Wayne in Maylands, if you're making the bed, how do you do it?
I'm not.
Whoa.
What do
you are a single man.
Yeah.
So you can't say the other half is making it. Are you telling me, Wayne from Maylands, that you walk out your door without having made your bed?
Yep, I've got to get up, get ready to go to work. I don't have time for that, and I'm just going to come home and get back into it anyway.
Takes about 2 minutes, Wayne.
Mate, you are a grub. And you wonder why you're single, Wayne?
I'm single because I choose to be.
What if you do sort of get lucky and you bring a nice lady home and then your bed's just a shambles?
All the sheets and all that are clean. It's just sometimes I just can't be bothered putting the doona over.
It's funny how you change your mind about people, isn't it? Wayne, how often are you changing sheets then?
Oh, man, I do that all the time.
Well, you say all the time, but you don't even make it. So how often are you doing it? Once a week, once a fortnight, once a year? What are we talking?
Sometimes once or twice a week.
No, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
And look, to be fair, in defence of Wayne, there is a theory about not making the bed because it's healthier because it gets to air out.
And you know who came up with that theory? Some lazy guy that didn't want to make his bed.
Andrew in Langford, how are you making the bed if you are making it?
Just call me a grub. I'm blown away by the amount of people that put so much attention into the scale of importance of 0 to 100. About a 3 to me.
So you got better things to do in the morning. So are you one of these guys, Andrew, that is not making your bed?
What gave it away, Nat?
The fact that he said to call you a grub?
Considering, like you guys, I get up early and go to work, it's kind of hard to make the bed when someone's still in it.
So does your other half make the bed, Andrew?
No, she hits the snooze button 3 times.
Nat and Westo, the only way to start your morning. The Classic Breakfast on 6AX.
So,
are you feeling hot, mate? I mean, it's understandable, and you're in the studio with me.
Absolutely. That and the air conditioning. Now, you know I love spicy food.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this. There's a product out of Japan, curry chip, that hospitalised 14 students at a Japanese high school.
No. Did they get caught, or is it the heat of the curry chip?
The heat of the curry chip. Apparently there was around 30 students that ate the spicy chips.
Was it a challenge, or was it like morning tea and Mum had packed them curry chips?
Yeah.
Trying to off the kids.
Mum was obviously not paying attention. She should have read the label. Although I can't read the label.
Yeah, but you're not from that country, so that's probably why.
Right.
Maybe they were on special at Costco and Mum just decided to grab them.
Yeah, no, not on special. I've looked them up.
Can we purchase them here?
You've got to get them on eBay, and they work out to about $13.50 for a 200-gram pack.
I reckon if they're that hot, we should try them.
Well, this is the thing, right?
Charge the company for it.
You got to buy 30 packs.
Oh.
Scratch that. That's not going to happen. That's not going to be a taste challenge.
$400 for 30 200-gram packs. But I was thinking the same thing. It actually does say that the manufacturer on its website forbids those under 18 from eating the chips.
Really?
And even urges spice lovers to consume them with caution. Some of the video that's online shows the students actually crying out in pain. They had nausea and stomach cramps.
Are you sure they're not just trying to get out of school?
Well, they could be.
Because I would have tried that at some point in time.
Clearly, there is something wrong with me because for all of the warnings and the videos and everything else.
I do what people that don't like hot things do. When you say, try this, it's really hot, and they just lick the chip, then put it back in the bag. I reckon we try it. In fact, let's put a challenge out there for you, Westo.
Okay.
The hottest food that anybody has or is able to get their hands on.
I love how you've put me forward for this.
I reckon we try it on you.
Fantastic. Something to look forward to. Who needs taste buds?
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me. The Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo. Weekday mornings from 5:30 on 6AX.
I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I feel good.